Hey there. Artist Caleb here. Pillars of Eternity. And, I generally suck at games like this, but that doesn't mean that I don't love playing them. You know, I never said I was good at it. I just like playing games. Anyway, I don't have the greatest track record for finishing games that I start. Sorry about that. So, I'm gonna have to play this one at, as close to 30-minute chunks as I possibly can. And, you asked for it, you got it. Anyway, this game is really long. Well, as the title indicates, it's Pillars of Eternity. So, let's go ahead and start a new game. And I'm gonna play on easy. Cause I need to, trust me. Yeah. Obsidian Entertainment presents Entertainment. Pillars of Eternity. Entertainment. The athletic skill is used to perform actions like climbing, swimming, and jumping in scripted interactions. Classes like fighters and barbarians start with a bonus to athletics. Okay. I guess it's a good thing that we know that now. I just read it and already I forgot what it said.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night.
Alec Baldwin?
Their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Welcome to Oregon Trail of Eternity. Excellent. Ooh, okay, so here's where we go through and pick the player. Alright, so male and female. Look at this. She looks like a mall walker with that haircut. Alright, so does he. It's all trendy and... yeah. Alright, so you can play as a human. Well, this Avatar, James Cameron looking Avatar guy here. A vertically challenged individual. A bloody elf. An Orlan. He's also known as a house elf. Give him a sock, he'll be free. And this guy. Wow, godlike. That would suck to sleep at night, you know? Where would you put your head? Like when you turn over onto their side, and it's just, I wouldn't dig that. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to choose godlike because apparently you can't find protective headgear for them. Hats. Says over here, it's near impossible to find anything that fits. So, you know, I'd like to have more stuff I can put on the character, but I don't know. Maybe he's the best. Maybe they're the best to play with. Anyway, so I'll probably choose an elf. Yeah. All right, so you can go with a wood elf or a pale elf. I'll go with pale elf because I have Viking roots and I'm very pale myself. Plus, look at his eyebrows. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm going with this character just because of the eyebrows. Yeah. All right, so you can be all this stuff. Monk looks pretty good because if you go down here and look at all this stuff that you get, See here, it says average, very high, high. Everything else is kind of low, very low, high, average. Wizard, everything is super low, very low, low, very low, very low. I don't know. It just seems like you'd want to pick something that's all high, very high. Yeah. I'm not going to make a drug reference joke there, even though I've just implied it. Okay, so maybe we'll go as a monk. Yeah, let's go as a monk. Okay, so now, monk abilities. We've got Swift Strikes. That one looks pretty good. Or Torment's Reach. This one looks way better. I'm going to do Torment's Reach. Now we've got a bunch of these that we can use. I'm just going to go like that all across the board. Yeah. Not bad. Okay. Now our culture. The white that wins. Sounds like I've got a speech impediment. The white that wins. A large, cracked southern expanse of polar ice. The white that wins is home to pale elves and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the white, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from the sea or prey upon each other to survive. Perception is one, so you can perceive things. You can perceive one thing. That's all you can perceive is one thing. I don't know if that's so great. You might what? Oh, you might +1. Oh, that must be like a Google Plus reference. And then you've got Constitution of the United States of +1. Intellect, you're only 1 IQ. It's not very smart. Resolve. Dexterity. Resolve. We just said. I'm gonna go with the white that wins. A white? A large, quack, southern expanse of polar ice. I'll go with that one. And let's see, an aristocrat, an explorer, a laborer, a mystic, a drifter, a hunter, a merchant. I don't know, maybe a mystic, Lord. No, a laborer. No, an explorer. Yeah, an explorer looks pretty good. Drifter, explorer, aristocrat. I'm gonna go with an explorer, actually. That looks pretty good. Well, head. We can pick these different heads. How do you think about that head? That's a very androgynous sort of head right there. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I like that head. And we can go with all these different hairstyles. Oh, man. Each one of these looks like he takes an hour every morning to frost his hair up and look all preppy and stuff, so let's just go with something sort of long and unkept. Actually, that's pretty good. Go with late 70s London. Yeah, this one. I'll go with this one. I like that one. Alright, cool. Oh, wait, hang on. We've got to choose the face. I guess that one's just fine. No, it's got to be that one right there. Alright, so we'll go next. Oh, look, we get to choose voices.
Hey there.
Hey!
Now I am the leader of the group.
The pit of despair. Don't even think about trying to... Don't even think about trying to escape.
Yeah!
That sounded like it
Nice
hurt.
and slow.
Nice and slow. Huh?
Follow me.
Follow me.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, maybe Stoic. Stoic's pretty good.
Let's keep quiet.
I could so make a joke about this one. I'm not going to. Noble.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Leading the way.
Yeah.
To whispers and shadows.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Ah,
Follow me.
follow me. I'm gonna go with Stoic. It's good. Enter the name. McFlooney-Loo. I don't know. What do you think? I'm just gonna go with artistcaleb. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Accept. Okay, that's it, guys. Journey to Gilded Vale. I almost said Vilded Gale. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis. Sagging jowls quivering. Dang. Alright.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
They'll say things like hoot-dee-dee and er.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Uh-oh.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
All right.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Yeah, okay. So, Sparfle, huh? Nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Let's see here. Where would I find these berries?
Grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Okay. What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Mother effigy. Air Glonfoth. Oh. It's like, It's like, what was it? Remember? Blarty Bartfarst? Okay.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
He adds with a wink. Do you know what I mean?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Look at this up here. It says your character's attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. They do in real life, I can tell you. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude. I see. Okay, I'm gonna close that. Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business.
Okay.
And not if the weather holds up.
There is concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. That's what I do when I look at people. I say things like that in my head. There is concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether.
A what?
The spirit's path. Never seen it myself, Never cared to.
But I sure as heck smelled it. What are these huge rocks coming up out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
No, that's just a fairy tale.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Huh.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
I'll go and see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take
Okay.
someone with you.
Okay.
I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Yeah. He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow. She's a little slow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
Yeah,
No promises.
okay.
What kind of guide says something like that?
A bad guide.
Kind you can afford.
Oh yeah, that too.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Odima chuckles and shakes his head. He looks at you and says what he just said. He casts a sidelong glance at her. And then says what he just said. Okay.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okay.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Okay, alright, we're gonna go, but first, hang on. Welcome to the Pillars of Eternity. Well, thank you. If this is your first visit to the world of Aora, isn't that the area around the, well, never mind. You may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Yeah, they're pretty helpful. Oh, here we go, there's something more here. Your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside the Glanfathan Barty Blartfarst whatever ruins, Odima has... doesn't Odima sound like a medical condition? You have an Odima on your spine. Has assigned Kaliska to help you. Kaliska is a fighter, a class that excels at close quarters defense. Use her abilities to complement your own. If you know what I mean. Alright. Dang, okay, hang on, there's more here. See, I told you, this is Pillars of Eternity. It's very long, but I'm doing this because I've looked forward to this for a very long time. And, it's just so beautiful, and it's just, anyway. This is one of these, gameplays where you just sort of sit back and relax and have fun. Crackling fire, snow outside, something mulled, like mulled cocoa. To select a party member, click on their selection circle, their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party. Starting with 1 at the left. To select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marquee over the circles of the party members you'd like to include. Huh. Well, I didn't know that. This is going to go on for a while, apparently. To move selected characters, click anywhere on the screen where your cursor is a circle and all 4 wedges. All selected characters in the path corresponding to position from edge. You see a red circle slashed through it. You cannot walk in part of the map. Alright. When multiple party members select the action bar is hidden, see adventure and down to select only a character. Okay. Or you can just do this. Just drag them like that.
Go on then, before it gets too dark.
But I was reading this thing over here. Most people you encounter in the world are neutral, friendly. That means they've had the snip. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Many characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have larger conversations to explore. The merchant, Heodan, has a conversation that opens a store with equipment for sale. Yep. Let's talk to the caravaner. Don't mind Edema. This is as good a place to camp as any. Famous last words. Alright, let's sort of... Uh-oh, check this out.
Got it.
It's locked. He doesn't got it. Alright, let's go and talk to the caravaner. Caravan life doesn't agree with you, does it? You look as raw as that merchant, Heodan. Well, that's because she doesn't sleep with a blanket or a pillow. Like a derp. It's best not to wander alone, especially so near the ruins. Let's go talk to this other caravaner. I suppose you wouldn't know much about Glanfathens. Glanfathens. Wait. Oh, it's gone now. You really don't look so good, Edema was right to stop. Okay. All kinds of beasts in these woods. And then you have the triams. Alright. I've traveled with Edema before. He's never let us ashtray. Don't mind Edema. This is good. Okay, we got that. And then there's this guy here. There's loads of people to talk with.
Sure.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I forgot that you could do that. Let's see then. How do you move around? Oh, that pauses it. Oh, middle mouse. Okay, good. Caravan life doesn't agree with you, doesn't it? Okay, yep, we read that. There's this guy here. It's best not to wander, right? They're all sort of saying the very same thing. All kinds of beasts in these woods. And then you... Oh, alright, we have that. So now, look for crates. Loot crates. Crates, Suzette. There's some lockpicks right there. That's pretty good. Now that we've got lockpicks, we might be able to... No, you don't got it.
What you need?
Unlock that. It's locked. Well, that's the end of that. Okay. All right, let's run over here then. Oh, look at this too. We can zoom way in and we can zoom way out. That's pretty good, huh?
Anyone need supplies?
Supplies!
I've got sundries for sale.
You have sundries? Do you have Mondays and Saturdays and... let's see here. Let's take a bunch of that. Maybe something over here. You have to look everywhere in a game like this. He's got some supplies. But I don't think we really have any money. Huh? Huh? Let's take a look, actually. I think we should be able to go right here. Okay. So we've got nothing. We've got Budkiss. Well, we've got 110 bucks though. Nah. Okay, let's just look around more. Oh yeah, and look, you can go into your map. And you can look everywhere that way as well. Neat. Alright, so let's go. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. I sure will. Here's somebody standing here. Hey, man.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Well, get that water, man. Do you know him? No. Who is he? I don't know. He's just been standing there. Oh, here we go. Admeth's weird. Good thing we have some weird. That was really weird. This path winds through a narrow...
I shouldn't stray too far.
All right. This path winds through a narrow canyon back the way you came, grooves the road, marks patch on hundreds of caravans. Okay.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Let's crop by those out-checkings. Uh-oh. We're dead. We're so dead. Pillars of Eternity Combat uses a pausable real-time system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders, and resume real-time to see the orders play out. The options menu also contains many choices for automatic pausing when certain conditions are met. Example, the start of combat. Yep, I know. Alright, so here, just do that. Actually, you know what? No, hang on. Bet you we've got something better. What's this? Knockdown. Yeah, knock that one down. And then you. All you can do is just punch. So, let's go ahead and do it. One of your characters has been engaged in melee. When the characters are engaged, then you send them congratulations and stuff because, you know, they're going to get married. They immediately stop moving. If they move again, they will provoke a disengagement attack from the enemies, engaging them. Your characters will also automatically engage enemies when... Yeah, I know. Alright. Oh, man. All characters in the game with friendly opponents, primary attacks, defense, fortitude, and will. These defenses are based on the character's attribute levels, items, accuracy, and parrots, and that's it's likely to miss. If accuracy above the target defense rolls all center, right. Okay, damage reduction. Enemy's doctor returns the incoming damage by down to a minimum percentage. If you're having difficulty, you have to switch with damage. And 2 damage tallies are weak against someone else. Right, okay. Did we just kill the wolf already? Too many crickets. Most likely occur when attacks at accuracy. Oh man, okay. That's fine, now we can loot. Whoa, check it out, we've got a wolf hide. Not hidden at all, it's in plain sight. Okay, let's look everywhere.
This is it.
Oh, look. Uh-oh. As you receive... Whoa. Here we go. Odemus says you've had some interesting travels. In the watery parts of the world, I was a mariner. I marinated pasta. I lived out on a frontier for a time. Interesting might not be the word. I sailed with cold-blooded conquerors. That isn't your business. Yeah, we'll just do, I don't know, this is sort of my story, so... In the watery parts of the world, I was a mariner. I lived on a frontier for a time. Well, I like watery parts of the world, and frontiers are also good. It'd be cool to sail with cold-blooded conquerors, but, you know, gosh, I don't know, I'll just choose that one. Yeah, how is it you happen to come here? It was a harsh place to live. I was surrounded by death out there. No, actually, it was a quiet place to live. I was looking for something more. Okay, honestly, raiders destroyed my home, took everything from me. You know what? It's none of your business. I don't know which one to choose. Let's do, it's a harsh place to live, surrounded by death. How there's two quiet life, looking for something more. Surrounded raiders, trying they took everything. We'll do this one. You do what you can to survive. What else can someone be expected to do? Kaliska breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's a hard offer to pass up. No, I'm just passing through. I hadn't given it much thought. I guess, I'll choose that one. You won't find many offers like it in these parts, believe me. Got some big plan in store? I'm gonna settle here, start a new life. I'm gonna lay low for a while, try not to draw too much attention to myself. Getting filthy rich. I have no idea what I'm gonna do next. So we're gonna go with, I'm gonna settle here and start a new life. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, who knows? Raedric pays well enough. Maybe we end up neighbors. Could be. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odema will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. No, let's talk to her some more. Why are you here? Tell me about yourself. What can you tell me about... Oh, yeah, so I guess we'll just do that. Kaliska sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. Ah, she's an introvert. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Mittel. That's like Bushman talk, isn't it? But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. A much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Well, no matter where you are, no matter where you're going, there you are. Yeah, that's it. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Direwood, but my parents ended up in the living lands. I've got a brother in, Rauatai, and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. Yo, sup, homebody? What can you tell me about Direwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. That's as opposed to multiple deers. That's just a deer. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it. All right, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get your water. All right. As you receive requests, your journal will update with relevant information. You ever get stuck, open it up and view your notes. Okay, sweet. Well, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, and I will see you in the next Pillars of Eternity. All right, I'll see you.